Hello dickheads, welcome back to JSD. Yeah, today we have a fucking hair on my head. I haven't had a girlfriend in 8 months. Whose hair? Back to the video. Not that I want to come back to the video because Alfie has sent me something, right? He is my source of video ideas. Thank you, Alfie, I love you. We have a 70-year-old escort on her strangest requests, okay? Now, I'm really hoping she hasn't baited me out in this one. No, I'm joking. I use very anonymous 70-year-olds. What have you? I'm joking. Just hit this shit. I do have a tropical Pepsi. I tried it for the first time. It's mid. I paid 1.39 Great British Bones for this, and I'm not wasting it.
All shapes and sizes. Kinky ones, long ones, short ones, thick, short ones.
No.
Thin, tall ones, you know.
Nan, stop. What's this woman going to be like when she has dementia? She's going to be in the hospital like... No, stop. I don't want it in me bum, love. Get it away. It's too big. No, I asked if you wanted a sandwich, love.
Hi, my name is Caroline B. I'm an escort. I've been doing it for 6 years, and I'm here today to answer all those lovely questions that you've been dying to ask an escort, but you wouldn't like to ask to their face. Okay, I thought it was a situation of like, I've done it for like 50 years. I've seen everything there is to see. But to be fair, you have got to be a kinky fucker to ask a 70-year-old to fuck you. So I'm guessing that she's had the worst of the lot, I'm guessing. What is your rate per hour and what's included? Okay, my rate per hour is 120 and basically includes most normal things. I thought fucking hell, but yeah, to be fair, like, that's a long time having sex, so fair. So it's all kinds of oral, both ways, penetration, basically fulfilling the fantasies that most guys have had for most of their lives and would like to find a granny like me to fulfill them. Oh, fucking hell. Just hearing her say it. Sorry, it's just hit me. Just hearing her say it, that a granny like me. Fuck off. Leave my nan alone. I'm guessing she has kids. It's upsetting, isn't it? Imagine they forget. Because I imagine she doesn't like to advertise it too much. I mean, she seems very comfortable in herself, which power to you. That's beautiful. Imagine family dinner and your daughter's just forgotten because you don't mention it. She's like, oh, you know, Nan, you're still working, aren't you? You know, we haven't been down in a while. How's work going? He's like, oh, yesterday this guy wanted me to shit all over his fucking face. She's like, oh, did he know? Kids, go in the other fucking room. Find a granny like me to fulfill them. God, that's hot. The list is quite endless. Fucking hell. Because they all have a different fantasy. That's foul. What do I wear at work? Well, if I'm meeting a man in a hotel, then generally I will just wear my normal clothes like this to go and meet him, and then I will have my sexy underwear underneath. I have some leather outfits for the guys that like the leather. I have body stockings, all just sexy things that guys are turned on by, really. Guarantee she hasn't got mine. Have you ever been asked to pull up in an inflatable giraffe costume? No. Then I'm not paying 120 an hour, you slug. How young is your youngest client and your oldest? Oh, God. My youngest client was 20. That was me. I'm 20. Very shy boy. Very nervous. They usually are that young. And my oldest was, now that's debatable. I had a man come to see me, and on his profile it said he was 71. By the way he walked up to my house and up the stairs in it, and let's just say the condition of his body, and I would say he would be pushing it to have been 81. Ooh. And was probably even pushing it to be 91. Whoa. He did admit that he wasn't 71 on the second visit. He's a regular. But to this day, I still don't know. Oh my God. Do you have like... No, because wait, no, you know what? I've just deeped the 20-year-old. You're into nannies, mate. Get a grip. Like, I'm sorry, you can get
escorts that are like 25, surely, and they're fit. This is no disrespect to this women. I cannot find a granny attractive because they're a granny. I think I'm normal for that. Anyone over 35, 40, I cannot find them attractive. I can't do it. It's a simple thing that I've told people when they go, oh, she's a MILF, she's a MILF. No, I can't do it, okay? But that sounds
I love ones
understandable.
like this. What's the average penis size? It's all different. It's like a woman's vagina. They're all shapes and sizes and, you know, and look completely different.
Marvellous.
I was quite amazed, actually, at the variety. All shapes and sizes. Kinky ones, long ones,
Oh, we've seen
short
this clip.
ones,
Why would you make me watch it twice?
thick, short ones,
Oh, God. That's mine.
thin, tall ones. 6 inches that I can get my fingers round.
Standard.
It's probably average. That's when they're erect. When they're flaccid,
I don't answer. I don't.
can be that, or it can be that.
Nah, she's chatting waffle, boy. She's chatting waffle. Listen, right? I'm not going to speak on me, okay? Out of self-respect. But, track my face, you slut. I'm not going to speak on me, okay? But, I'm just going to say, it's chilling. It's chilling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're chilling. But, she has just drawn out 2 feet. Soft. Can be this. Okay, fine, yeah. I guess that's a bit unlucky. No.
What's the weirdest request you've had?
Oh, no.
It's a toss-up, isn't it, between sucking the dog off
Huh?
and doing scat, really?
No, I was kidding. My time here on YouTube has been fun. I love you all to pieces. Sorry you have to see me go like this.
And doing scat, really? Not quite sure. Make your mind up, really. Which one you think is the weirdest of those? Making a poo sandwich for somebody?
No.
And then getting them to smear it all over their face when they're finished? I've got one of those booked for next month. That's going to be fun. Yeah.
No. No, listen, right? Listen. That's not a thing. It can't be. It can't be a thing. Ty, it can't be. A shit sandwich. A shit. Forget that you said that. I can't even laugh. That is horrific. I have never heard no shit like that in my fucking life. We joke about it. Oh, yeah, like shit on my chest and smear it. Like, no. No.
All the way from the Isle of Wight just to eat my poo. Yeah, and so...
You know what? No, I'm going to have to dissociate. I'm just going to have to just get through it and it'll be over.
Coming up all the way from the Isle of Wight just to eat my poo.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and so the other one obviously was the dog. I mean, that will never happen. I hasten to add, having said this before on a programme, I would like to add, because there were lots of comments afterwards saying, please tell us you didn't suck the dog. No, I did not. Good. I would never, so I'll make that clear. Good. I know you get to the point when you've done more or less what I've done, you're not shocked anymore with what they come up with.
No, it's just hit me again that she's 70. Some young cat has paid a 70-year-old to shit on his face and eat it. I've never been more jealous in my life.
What have you? They sort of say, can I ask you something? I've had this fantasy. And you wait and you think, I wonder what this one's going to be.
Yeah.
And usually it's actually quite normal. They just want me to be their granny, you know, or their auntie.
That's so weird,
or whatever.
though.
I'm like, yeah, that's no problem at all.
I get it. Like, the obviously, when you get weird requests, the level of normal, sort of, the weirder it is, that becomes the normal, you know what I mean? And then there are some fucking crazy shit. Like, oh, yeah, shit on my dog and lick him clean. Like, bro, you have issues. So the level of what's considered weird goes down. But you have to objectively remember, someone wants you to be their grandma. My grandparents were like my parents, so I didn't really have a dad. So my grandma was basically, like, my granddad was my dad, and my grandma was like my second mum. She would always take care of me, and I'd always have to go around hers when my mum worked. And she is an absolute fucking diamond, and she's done everything for me, same as my mum and my granddad. I don't want to fuck her.
Oh, yes, that reminds me of a client I saw. where he wanted to meet me in this hotel, but he wanted me to fill a large bottle with my pee, which was probably over 3 days' supply. It was a big...
Oh, piss stinks as well. Yeah, I am going to get some hate for this, but I have been sat here as a Minecraft kid, right? And just had a couple 2-litre bottles of Coke, because that's all I would drink, and just pissing them because I can't be asked to walk across the hall. That has happened. And I will tell you, right, as someone who you've now lost respect for, I'm going to tell you it stinks, okay? It fucking stinks. That is foul.
So I took it with me, and then we were to take it into the Travel Lodge restaurant where we were, and he had it behind the menu, and he was to drink it whilst we were having our meal.
Oh.
That was interesting. The first time I'd ever had anything to do with water sports and urine, etc. And then
Oh, Granny's done her research. She knows the terminology. Fuck. No, I'm actually upset. That is foul.
he drank it when we went back to the hotel room.
No. No. If she said we, not he, I'm gonna stop fucking swinging at the camera.
Etc. And then he drank it when we went back to the hotel room.
Good.
Whilst he was dressed up as a maid.
The fuck's been painted, mate? God. You can see it in her face. She's like, what the actual fuck? But to be honest, for 120 an hour, if that's your job, wouldn't fucking be my job. But that if that's already your job, you might as well just run with it and be like, yep, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Do I orgasm at work? I have never, unfortunately, had an orgasm with, shall we be polite here, with a penis. With fingers, or with a tongue. I'm longing for the day when that happens, but it has come close a couple of times. But no, it is with my toys, unfortunately, but because they're guaranteed. Unlike fingers, tongues, and men, it's so much easier.
Squeeze. How the fuck does that work? I don't want to comment on my sex life, but I'm just saying, how the fuck does that work? I'm guessing it's fucking numb, right? That's what I'm guessing. She's had so much sex that it's just fucking numb. She's also 70. You've got to remember that. I'm kind of connecting with her because she's actually quite a fun, authentic person. So I'm actually quite, like, as a person, I quite like her. So I forget that she's like 70.
And they love watching me.
Don't put that in there, Granny. Don't slip that in. No, not like that. Filth.
If they haven't come by that time, that certainly finishes them off.
Just keeps talking, doesn't she? She just keeps talking. I don't want to see my nan for a week after this. I need to heal. I need to emotionally heal before I see my nan. Fucking
What's your
hell.
favourite sex position? Now, that is always another interesting question that usually guys ask.
So I'm gonna let you guys in a little secret, right? You know that breakdancing move when you spin on your head and you're just like a rigid fucking frame and you spin on your head, right? So I do that, and then Ty sort of. No, I don't know. She's gonna say some weird shit.
Surprise a lot of people, but I don't actually have one because it depends on the size, body size, and shape of the penis that is attached to them.
You know what? I kind of get that. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
So, depending on those two things,
yeah, of course,
different positions work better.
No, I totally get that because there's like angles and shit. I mean, Mr. Tickle's arms. That's my cock. I've got to sort of get a plane to Liverpool and just have it slither in the underground tunnels, and then eventually it sort of pops up in my room.
But a guy on top with me legs up around his waist, pretty good.
God, it's so strange. Sorry my jokes are like weird and maybe not that funny. I'm in a dissociative state right now. I am scared and overwhelmed.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, and never done one before, where this guy, who's called Bob the Builder,
Yeah.
and one of my clients wanted to see me being from behind. And I'd never done that before, but we gave it a go and it worked very well. So we're going to try that one again. But again, I think it was, again, to do with the body sizes and shapes. For men, doggy is the favourite, I think.
I don't know why though. I don't want to comment on me. I want to leave myself entirely out of this situation. I do not want to comment on me or my preferences or anything. I don't want to, but I don't get that. That's all I'm saying. I don't get it. There's a lot more I want to say, but I'm just not going to.
If anybody would like to confirm.
No. Nope. I'm good.
Can you give us an example of some dirty talk?
No. Nope, I'll finish. No, I can't do it. I'll finish. Yeah, I didn't. You know what I mean? I'm not an OnlyFans guy. I don't want to nut on camera. It's kind of weird, so you probably shouldn't run it.
Okay, you dirty little. Come on, get your out. Come on, come and show us what you got in there. Oh, is that it? Oh, that's a pathetic little thing, isn't it?
Fucking just get this video out real quick. I'll be back.
12 seconds later.
Oh.
Nope.
Whew. Okay, I'm back.
To do with that.
God, that's fucking upsetting. Why is that a thing? Why is that a joke? Like, I get it, right? You see some fit emo chick and you're like, I bet I wouldn't mind if she tied me up. It's a joke. It is a fucking joke. I don't want her to tie me up and stand on my head and call me a little dirty little Red Bull can. Like, I don't get it. It's not actually a thing. It's just funny to say because it's ridiculous. It's blown out of proportion. Nobody fucking likes that. Oh, God, why is that a thing?
God. So why did you come to see me then? Did you want a nice little granny, you know, polite and nice and sweet, you know, wouldn't do anything? Or do you want somebody that talks dirty like a... Eh? What do you want?
I want neither. I want my nan. I'm going from like jokes of like, oh, I'm gonna fucking fit like to like remembering that like this is really upsetting. I'm trying to make jokes. And obviously, because this is blown out of proportion ridiculous, I have to blow out of proportion and be ridiculous in order to make it funny. You know what I mean? If it's like a really chill video where nothing happens, I can just be chill and just make sort of comments, little opinions and stuff. But when it's something like this, I have to be ridiculous because otherwise I'm not adding to this content. It's not transformative. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I think it's because I'm disconnecting from the scenario. I'm not imagining this actually happening. I'm still in my this isn't real mindset of like, oh, it's just a joke about grannies because it's not actually a thing. Like, I'm upset.
Name it, I'll do it for you.
Giraffe costume, now.
Have I had sex today? Will you? Some people think sex has to be penetration. For me, that's not the case. Sex can be a... And I did give a today. Got a very nice friend who I call Mr. Stiffy because from the moment he walks in the door, he's... until he leaves. Or until...
To a nanny, bro. To a granny. Come on, you are filthy.
He's loud. So he comes around fairly frequently, does odd jobs for me in the house in exchange. But he doesn't last very long, bless him. Okay, so I don't have to suck very long before he shoots his load. Occasionally he...
You didn't have to clarify that. I got what you meant.
We'll get inside, but again, it's a 30-second job. So, you know, very pleasant and all that. And it's all good fun.
She is a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. Like, I guess when you get to 70, in every area of life, not necessarily with this area because that's not normal, you know what I mean? This is just because that's her profession, that's what she's chosen to do. But in like every other area of life, you've kind of seen it all. You kind of get this really chilled out, like, sort of confidence of like, yeah, I've seen everything. Whatever I see, whatever happens, it just is what it is, and it is how it is, and that's it. So I'm not gonna go crazy and like right here I'm sat going, what? That's a nanny! Like, it's upsetting me. But at the same time, you get to 70, I guess you just start chilling. Like, she's a very cool person. I do actually like her.
So when I get back from here, I haven't got anybody booked, but you just never know.
I can't believe that. So she does his washing up. No, he does her washing up. And then he gets a blowjob. I want to be a neighbour.
What are the challenges with sex whilst aging?
I could actually cry, but I'm not going to.
Now, are we referring to me as the escort or as the guys that come to see me, the clients? With me, as a 70-year-old lady, my biggest challenge is hormonal. That once us ladies have been through the menopause, we have a few issues. But one of the things that I found out after I'd been escorting for a while was that one of the things you get is a dry vagina.
Oh.
Okay, for a lady.
Oh.
And so sex was becoming painful.
Oh. Yeah, understandable.
So, but it was picked up when I went for my normal check at the SDI clinic.
Oh.
And so then the cream she suggested didn't really work. And you get infections, not STIs, but kidney infections and stuff as well as women. Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Well, I met a guy in the street once who had a kidney infection, bless his heart. I think he's alright now, but I ain't seen him in a minute.
Doctor, and he prescribed a different cream, which I can use twice a week, and then a lube on the NHS. How wonderful is that?
Marvellous.
As an escort, I can have my free lube anytime I like.
Wait, really? That's actually hard. What the fuck? Is an escort legal then? Mad. I thought it was illegal. Mad. The more you know. I wish it was illegal. I don't want these people fucking nannies. I mean, they'd still do it anyway. You know what I mean? I still got my contact.
I applied down there, and now everything's wonderful.
That's really good to hear, Deirdre. I'm happy. Go to bingo.
It's sex, and for me, as I say, I've got this guy who I've known for about 8 years, and he can, for England, he can keep going for 2 hours, and he's my age, so it had nothing to do with age.
Yeah.
It was just the fact that he was good.
Fucking hell.
So 10 years later,
Fair enough.
is it any better than it was 10 years ago?
I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, well, no. Objectively, that's not surprising, you know what I'm saying? But at 70 is crazy.
No, it was just as good. What is your kinkiest fantasy?
I like to play Scrabble and put the pieces in my bum. Wait, actually, that sounds quite good.
Maybe you could call it a fantasy.
Oh, no, that look. I'm scared.
I hadn't really thought about it like that.
I'm scared.
But during lockdown, I would have liked to have got Rishi Sunak and Boris Johnson in a room and have paid a dominatrix to come and beat the out of them.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. I was scared then. I thought she was going to say, like, and I want to peg them both, the little sluts. They're so fit. Okay, that's fair.
I would still like to do that.
Is there like a most common fantasy that people come to you with, or is it just...
It's the granny one.
Yeah.
Seems to be the granny one.
What? I mean, okay, fine. Yeah, I guess you want a granny fantasy. If you're paying a 70-year-old escort, just get a 25, 30-year-old one. If you want normal things, if you're a functioning human in society.
They would go and visit, or they would either go and visit their granny, or their granny would come to visit them, and they'd kind of ogle at them and wonder what was up the skirt,
What?
you know, and watch and look at the stockings and have thoughts about, you know, playing with them and seeing what knickers they had on, or so they've had these ideas from about a neighbour or an aunt or, you know, somebody older than them, much more mature. And
Oh, I
they
thought
think,
you meant their grandma. I was like, no. No, because there's a point where you're just a kinky little bastard, right? And you've got weird shit that you like. And there is mental disorder, right? And wanting to fuck your grandma is a mental disorder. Actually, no, wanting to fuck anyone's grandma is a mental disorder. The second you have... Oh, yeah, just get out of my face, mate.
I just really like to.
I'm getting defensive because I want people to find out.
What's your body count?
Oh, Nelly.
Is like how many people have you had sex with?
That was the first thought that came to mind.
Because I thought you meant how many people have I killed. Just one. This one kinky bastard wanted his nan to stomp on his balls until they exploded and then he got kidney failure. Freaks. Oh, that's Megan.
It's probably about 1,000.
Fuck.
Because I saw
Oh,
several hundred when I was swinging, because we did it on a regular basis.
what?
And when I go away touring, which is basically to go to a town somewhere in the country and then have clients, I probably would have 2 or 3 a day.
I think she's Tyler the Creator, bruv. Going on tour.
But then some of them are repeat, you know, so it's like, how many times have you, or how many different people have you?
Right, yeah. Also, she counts blowjobs as sex. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? But
A lot.
no, that destroyed my soul, that did.
How did your friends and family react when you told them what you do?
Me grandson was very excited, the kinky little bastard.
Actually, no. Okay, I've got a mixture of friends. Some who are very broad-minded and said, good on you. I think that's wonderful and amazing. And if you're happy and you're safe, then good luck to you.
Exactly. If you're safe and you're happy, then it doesn't really matter, does it? Of course it doesn't.
I have some other friends who are Christian friends who I knew many years ago when I was a Christian. For 40 years not having sex. So that's another reason why I'm doing it now, because I'm making up for lost time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I've gone 20 years. I've only had sex with one person. I don't need to make up 200 for that time.
How broad-minded is this? They're in their 90s, bless them. They have a pretty good idea what I do, but they still love me, and they're still really close, good friends.
Look, that's the thing. I say true love when it comes to friends and partners, and you know what I'm saying? There's true love and there's conditional love. And I think your friends are genuinely true love. You're just like, oh, I'm going to make out with Alfie. Yeah, I am. But that's not what I mean. And that is what friends are, or they should be, is unconditional love. It's, you know what I mean? Like, they tell you when they're a Fent addict, so I can take Fent as well, and then we both have to kick it together. You know what I'm saying? There's no like, oh, you do this, we're not friends anymore. Nah, man.
Which is wonderful.
So I'm still love you,
And then
innit?
there's the family. Kind of left them till last, which they wanted to meet a few years ago to discuss how we'd drifted over the past few years. Then I didn't really want to.
Understandable.
Because I thought, really? No, we've got nothing in common. Why would I know why we've drifted. Because I know what you think about me.
Right.
And I don't want to spend time with you. But all
That's understandable.
I got was a very interesting email that said,
I knew it. I was
in
about to
view of
say.
certain revelations in the media, it was all very formal, you know. In view of certain revelations in the media, we've decided a meeting would not be helpful. Read into that what you will. So I replied saying, if it's about the swinging, you know, you will not find an occupation in the land, whether it's your dentist, your doctor, your MP, you know, whoever, who doesn't swing. They're everywhere. If it's about the porn, which I kind of thought it might be, then all I'm doing is providing a service, you know, to all those men out there who like to twice a day, you know, in the morning when they get up with a hard on and they need something to do.
I'm personally attacked. I'm kidding.
There are millions out there, trust me.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no, I know. You do.
Am I bothered? No. As Catherine Tate would say, bothered? No.
I love her. She's fucking awesome, bro. I'm sorry, she's awesome.
If they're happy, that's great. But don't judge me, you know, because I am who I am. Like it or lump it.
Like it or lump it. I'd rather lump it because I don't know what that means, but it sounds awesome.
And I said, there is no amount of money that you could pay me to
I think
but
she
if
said suck a dog.
I had done it and done it well, I could have progressed to a horse, you know.
Fuck that clip. I'm going to pretend I didn't watch that. I'm sorry, to the end of that. I've been recording for 42 minutes, by the way. That's how much that I'm enjoying dreaming of a 7-year-old escort. I don't know where the time goes. When I film, it just fucking goes. I don't know if it's me chatting shit or if I zoned out because of how upset I am, but it just fucking goes. This video's going to take me days to edit. That's fucking upsetting. All of you need help. Thank you for the recommendation, Alfie, because that is a pretty funny fucking video. I can't believe any of that. Basically, me, Ty and Alfie, right? We just try and upset each other. So we just make a bunch of horrific jokes to try and make each other upset because that's our humour, is we like upsetting each other. So of course we made the nanny scat play jokes and shit. That is a real thing I've found out. I was today years old when I found out that some young cat wanted his nanny to shit on his chest. And I'm going to leave you with that because I want it to resonate. I want you to realise how upset I am. I love you all. Goodbye. Fuck is my life. I don't even want to put this on the internet, I can't lie. Just sat in my room by myself. There's no one in the house. Just sat here watching a nan talk about sex. Now I'm putting it on the internet. I'm upset at like, why is this what I'm doing? I'm scared. You know what I mean? Like, I'm scared to put this up. I mean, I think you got a clear view from my reactions of where I genuinely stand on this. No, fuck off, get away from me, what is wrong with people, and just kill me. I have a lot of opinions on like relationships and sex and stuff like that, but I'm not going to bother going into it because that's fucking weird and all my friends are going to watch this, so I don't care if other things I watch it, but everyone...
Yeet.